Have you guys ever seen such a thing? And know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking, yeah, I have. But what kind of eggs are those?
Quail eggs.
Quail eggs, guys. Look at how, yeah. You probably haven't actually seen one of these. I never have. But somebody's been making some of these recently, and then they got creative and decided to use
Quail eggs.
Child. That's like the cutest little thing. Can you imagine that? Like a little bite-sized piece of a quarter. Oh, you're making stuff too? What are you making? Something. Look at this guy. Isn't it perfect? Yeah. But that's not what this video is about. Interesting that most of these irises here were just being thrown out by somebody, or at least given away for free. They put them on a heaping mound on the side of the road, and I was driving by and I'm like, well, those are irises. I'm like, I'll take them. So I planted those a number of years ago, and so you can see they're kind of coming in full effect right now, which is pretty cool. And interestingly enough, just thought of this. Just wanted that nice, intro of those flowers by the rock pillars there. But just like those irises were free, some of you guys did something recently. You offered up some free advice. And because of that, I gotta change all sorts of stuff. I have to redo, undo, redo, fix what I'm doing because of you guys. Let me show you this though too. I just stopped by the lake because I keep peeking down there, keeping an eye on the lake and the carp spawn. Look what I found down by the lake. First of all, got this block. Yeah. Okay. Yep. There it is. Somebody threw it down by the lake. So I said, okay, I'll take that. And then potentially the same person. Could have been somebody else, but in the same area was this half brick. As I contemplate these new free sources, I don't know what kind of person chucks bricks down by the lake, but whatever kind they are, we got them in the area. And if we don't, they pass through our area. I don't know. I just have the evidence that brick chuckers have been down by the lake in the past. I'm not sure if they will go back again, but thankfully, they went once, and because of that, that gave me an opportunity now to do this. Check this out, okay? Here's where you guys come in. At the moment, this is that compost system I was working on. I get it that, aeration is a good thing. I plan on actively tossing whatever one of these I'm working on. And a number of people mentioned, you know what, is it going to be easy for you to have to reach down 2 bricks and then start tossing that stuff? Wouldn't it be easier if the front was open? And absolutely it would. It will make it easier for chickens to scratch out or for rain to wash it out. But again, I want to put a lean-to over this. But I also said, as I looked over here, I'm like, well, I'm about 15 bricks short. But check this out. What if? Just what if? See how that's one on end and that's one on end? So if I took that one out and I put a single, which I cut, in its place, okay, then I would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And again, I would need another single there. Oh, got another single right. Be 14. And then I found one in the lake. So rather than buying more to continue with what I was working on, I can just redo this, have it open at the ground level, front of here. That can work. Nothing wrong with that. I was just trying to keep things more contained because I know how some of the creatures are around here, and actually right around here too. For a while now I've been struggling. Everything I keep planting in here, like the peas and stuff in the back row, the chickens run across the fence and peck it. So I'm actually gonna run chicken wire on that cattle panel and block that whole section off, which will keep them more concentrated in this area, but they'll just kind of be helping me stir this up. Between finding this stuff and your guys' advice, I think this is gonna work good, and I'm pretty excited about it. I still wanna probably buy pavers to set on top of here so that whatever's in there stays in there, but I think I'm gonna try to tackle this quickly and get this project going, and we're gonna see what it looks like. But this is your guys' fault. This is your fault. And I thank you for that free advice. And another thing I learned on here, okay, what I wanted to do, and I mentioned in the original video, is that I was kind of more visual and needed like hands-on and stuff. The reason I'm cutting some of these blocks is because I didn't keep it at a number of 2. Look at this. I go 2, 4, 6, 7. If I would have went out 8, I could have staggered the bricks all around, not had to worry about it, use full bricks on everything, and save all that energy cutting the bricks in half, but that's not what I did. So because of my lack of experience, my lack of thought, the fact sometimes I struggle with simple things, I've got to redo it. And if you guys notice, there's like puddles all over my land. I know people keep asking, what about the root cellar? What about the root cellar? It rains like daily here right now. About every other day, if not daily. And we've got like another week or so where it looks like there's gonna be a lot of rain. I can't do mortar work outside in a very rainy environment. I'm not gonna do it. So, although it is my top priority, there's other things that take precedent, like not ruining my work by doing it in the rain. And right now, bow fishing is important. The carp spawn is about to hit. The sucker spawn already hit. If I can can up that year's supply quickly by a little bit of investment of time now, that's important. So while that's going on, I've got to be focused on that too. But let's get to this project. Looks like I'm still gonna have to do a little cutting, but this should be good soon. Meanwhile, we got some activity up here. I want to see what this is. Show you guys. Can you see it center screen? So at least 2 of them are acting kind of suspicious. Let's go see what's going on. What are you girls doing with those child-sized gardening tools?
Planting watermelons, pumpkins.
Watermelons and pumpkins?
Yeah, these are the Betty Corimas, and then over there we planted star and moon, or moon and star, I forget, watermelons.
Okay.
And then up there we're gonna put pumpkins.
Well, that sounds nice. You think it's that time?
Yes. Maybe.
Okay. You see what happened behind you? Mama actually came out and added a layer to them potatoes.
She was doing with the straw yesterday.
Yeah, I know she always wants to get up here and garden, but it's hard for her to sometimes. So she did. How many seeds do you put in each hole?
I put 2 in that one, and I don't have very many seeds though. I
Okay.
only have 4 left.
Okay.
And 1 in that one.
Put 2 or 3 per hole. So if it's 2, 3, and 2, or 2, 3, and 3.
Then I might not have any for that one.
Oh, well, plant something else there then.
Yeah.
I could put more moon and stars there.
You could, and we'll see how it goes.
Only 1 plant though
Okay.
in that one for the moon and stars.
We'll still put like 2 or 3
Yeah.
seeds, but we'll see who grows. All right, I just figured I'd check on you guys because I'm hard at work redoing the compost because viewers suggested I change some things. So I'm saying it's their fault. And they gave me free advice.
Their fault you have to do all the work?
Well, their fault is going to be a whole lot better than it would have been without them. Another thing to note is viewers like you suggested, yo, if you're cutting concrete, make sure. So that's because of you guys. So you can notice I was just using my goggles to strap it extra tight to my face. But now we are done. Bugger, I redid it. So here's how it is now. You have ground level access across the front of all of these. I could put logs or boards or things in front of there too. So we'll see what happens moving forward. But ideally I'm going to work through this, breaking some of this down quickly to get it in the garden, just to kind of keep some things where maybe one is for storage and the other one just gets tossed back and forth between the open two or something like that. I am probably going to go buy pavers too, so that'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We'll call it 20 because it's about 20. So I might still go buy those just to cap all these. And as you see, it sticks out a little further on that end than this end. It is what it is. Again, I didn't have this thing fully planned out, but going to be a lot more functional, a lot more stable, a lot more built to last than my previous one. And once I get it covered, then I'll have a better control of how moist it gets too, which will be good, because some of this stuff just gets way too rotten or soaking wet. So, thank you guys once again. It is one of those added benefits of putting our lives out here, is that you guys see some of the stuff and you're like, hey Papa, wouldn't this be better? And I'm not beyond taking advice. I'm not beyond having you guys suggest stuff and being like, you know what, I like that idea, let's do that instead. So that's what we're doing in this case, and because of you guys, there we go. What do we say?
Little Papa out!
We'll see you next time. Papa out.
Thank you for watching!